Dear people of Trinity, I last spoke with you in May to bring greetings from your church council. I certainly didn't expect then that in November we still wouldn't be gathering in person to worship together. So here I am again, virtually, bringing you greetings and sharing some information as we near Advent and Christmas. I said it then, and I'll say it again. I miss you. I miss Trinity. I miss singing. I miss visiting after Sunday services. I miss our children. I miss seeing you face to face. Experts talk about COVID fatigue, and I think many of us are there or coming close. How about you? Are you struggling? Are you yearning for community and connection? How are you doing? Are you finding ways to cope? And what does Christmas hold for you this year? I don't quite know what the Lots family Christmas will look like, but I have no doubt that it will be different. There will be some mourning of old traditions, especially difficult for some in our family who don't like change, no names mentioned. But perhaps there will be opportunity for new creative ways that just may become tradition in the years to come. Perhaps a fully decorated garage Christmas with those in our household, a small gathering around a fire pit, a puzzle begun by one family and passed on to others to complete, a virtual wine tasting, an online games night, a baked goods or a secret Santa drop-off. Unlike the usual busyness and the hectic rush to do things like we've always done them at Christmas and to meet those expectations, perhaps this Christmas instead will be filled with lots of time with close family and with peace and quiet reflection. And yet, for those who are lonely and isolated, this prospect at Christmas comes with a lot of dread. Please reach out to your Trinity family, to our pastors, if you need some extra support during the holidays. And for those who have time to give, to talk on the phone, to chat on Zoom, to drop off baking, to write cards or letters, let us know and we'll help to make some connections. Whatever is in store for you this Christmas season, our hope is that you are surrounded with God's presence, His peace, love, hope, healing, forgiveness, and joy. Church has always been a really important part of Advent and Christmas for me. I don't think I've missed a Christmas service in 58 years. And even though it's unlikely that we'll be together in the same way at Trinity, I can find strength and inspiration in other ways through what Trinity is offering. First and foremost, I know that my pastors are praying for me and for all of us and are just a phone call away in time of need. Secondly, I'm so looking forward to the online services every Sunday in Advent and may even tune into a German Advent service as I remember my parents at Christmas time. I love listening to Jordan and Sherry and other Trinity participants, and I'm both comforted and challenged by the sermons. Watch as well for some midweek Advent music and messages coming your way. I anticipate with excitement the opening of a new door of our virtual Advent calendar each day, beginning on November 29th, to see different Trinity faces each time. What a variety of talents and people who have contributed to this project. They're sure to brighten each day of your Advent. If Trinity does not have your email address, please contact the office so you don't miss out on these daily messages. Trinity is trying to make sense of this challenging time, as are each of you, and trying to bring moments of hope and joy into our lives, especially at Christmas. Our ministry is continuing, and we need your ongoing support for this work that we all share in. Planning weekly online services, music, and special projects. Walking beside our elderly members, our grieving families, our neighbors. Continuing with our German ministry. Supporting the food bank with our ongoing depot and its many volunteers, and the Neighbor Center and the Mustard Seed in their efforts to end homelessness. Carrying on with our church visioning process by asking, how can we continue God's work in the here and now? Supporting our youth and children and families as they navigate this time, expressing solidarity with the ecumenical community and our synod. And in community with all of you, the body of Christ, being the heart, hands, feet, and voice of Jesus in our world. Thank you for everything you are doing to continue engaging with Trinity and this ministry. Council asks for your continued support, for your prayers, your participation, your talents, and your financial gifts. Please keep Trinity in your hearts this Christmas season. Council is also abundantly grateful for our pastors, Ingrid, Aaron, and Eileen, who's with us for December, and their important work in this challenging time where everything is different and the emotional toll is great. Gratitude is in our hearts as well for our staff, for Serene, Sherry, Jordan, Heinz, Paul, and Kathy. Please pray for all who work at Trinity. Bishop Larry concludes his latest letter to congregations in this way. Beloved of God, as people of faith, continue to be humble and gentle with one another, honor each other, make space for lament, welcome moments of joy, help each other live into hope, learn from this journey in the coronavirus wilderness, and let the learning move us forward. Trust that God is at work in this time and look for the new things God is doing, even now. And finally, from all of us at Trinity, may each of you experience a blessed Advent in anticipation of the Christ child who comes again and again to bring hope, love, and peace.